So good morning. My name is Janella Newsom. I am the Communications Director or Public Information Director for the Florida Department of Transportation, District 1. And let me tell you, we are just excited to be here today. Just to let you know that, FDOT, or the Florida Department of Transportation, our focus has been and it remains to be the communities and keeping those communities safely, as well as work development, resiliency, you name it. And so this project is indicative of those pillars that I'm speaking of. This project has been a long time coming, and our subject matter experts here can pretty much provide you with all of the information from all the nuts and bolts from start to the finish of what's going on here and why we're actually doing it in this area. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce at least the first subject matter expert, which is Brent Setchell. All right, so Brent will give you his title and all of that. And we also have some press kits for you, which will have that information as well in case you missed it during the introductions. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Brent Setchell. I'm the District Drainage Design Engineer for the Florida Department of Transportation, District 1. The Florida Department of Transportation is very proud to share the construction of the Skyway Breakwater Project, which improves coastal resiliency for I-275 and the Skyway Fishing Pier Access Road, while providing numerous environmental benefits, including projected seagrass growth and fish habitat. The project started by generating ideas to help prevent erosion caused by waves splashing over the seawall, damaging the access road and the guardrail that was there. We looked at first traditional rubble riprap or large boulders for a breakwater, but due to the deep water that's located here, as well as the large footprint that would have been required and significant cost for that, we ended up choosing an innovative design, which is the wave attenuation devices that you see here. That were designed by the Living Shoreline Solutions. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Sergio Figueroa.
All right. Thank you, Brent. My name is Sergio Figueroa. I work in the Drainage Department with the FDOT. I am the project manager for this project here. Just get some detailed information about these WADs. They're going to be placed at two locations. The first, they consist of two separate heights, 10.5 feet and 8.5 feet. The 10.5 feet is going to be placed on the eastern side, and then the 8.5 foot the size is going to be placed on the western side, and due to the depth of the water. These are designed for resiliency and for environmental benefits. We really feel like it's going to do a big good here. They're made of fiber reinforced concrete to handle the marine environment here, and they're designed so that way they deflect the wave energy coming through here, and reducing the energy behind the wall and crashing the wave and preventing from the waves from crashing into the wall. And an added benefit, not only does it protect our infrastructure here along the fishing pier in 275, there's a big environmental benefit to it as well. With the reduction of wave energy here, we based on our environmental assessment, we believe that with these shallow waters, the reduced wave energy will provide ideal conditions for seagrass growth. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Nicole Monies to talk more about the environmental benefits and resiliency. Thank you.
I'm Nicole Monies. I'm the FDOT District 1 Environmental Permits Coordinator. As Sergio and Brent were describing, this project not only promotes public safety through coastal resiliency, but also provides numerous benefits to the environment. Seagrasses provide critical environmental functions. They maintain water clarity, they provide nutrient uptake, and they also stabilize the sea floor, giving visitors a much prettier view. Seagrasses also provide food and shelter for several marine life, such as the Florida manatee, the redfish, snook, crustaceans, and other shellfish. So let us know next time you're out what types of sea life that you're seeing. Seagrass beds also provide nursery areas. The new seagrass beds will provide mitigation for future FDOT projects. Not only do these breakwaters allow seagrass to grow behind them, but they also promote crustaceans and other sea life to attach via their slanted sides. The wads also have angled cutouts that allow water, small fish, and crustaceans to pass through, or they can shelter inside. We enjoyed working on this project, and we're really excited to share this with you all. I'll now open it up for questions.
Can you just talk about just how exciting this is, especially with some of the bigger storms that we've seen in our area, just how needed this one is really?
Absolutely, having witnessed firsthand.
Repeat the question so that we all can hear it.
Sure. The question was just how excited we are for this project, especially after the recent storms that we've had. So certainly having witnessed firsthand the devastation from Hurricane Ian down south, we know that this project is going to do wonders for this area in terms of protecting and the shoreline and really making this area resilient to future storm events and the protecting the I-275 and making sure that it has access immediately after storm events.
Has there been a lot of erosion in this area that has affected things?
Yeah, the question was, has there been a lot of erosion in this area? Certainly further back towards the overpass that you came through, where there used to be guardrail there was quite a bit of erosion because of the proximity of the shoreline to the roadway, and there was getting quite a bit of the wave action would come over the seawall and wash away the road and deteriorate the guardrail there that was rusted out or whatever. So we ended up choosing a fiber reinforced concrete barrier wall there to help not only protect with that wave action, but also again having that fiber reinforced, it'll is resilient to is not susceptible to that rusting of the guardrail.
How many pyramids are you guys planning to place on the ocean?
Sure, there's a total of 844 of the triangular pyramids, of the wads that we're going to be placing out there. And again, they're two separate, what we call wad arrays or strings. And so there are two different locations depending on the depth of the water, and there's two different sizes.
Have you seen a project like this work somewhere else?
Yeah, so there's two projects actually within Tampa Bay already. One is at E.G. Simmons Park, and another one is at Sunken Island. That's the Audubon manages. Yes.
Are you receiving any environmental mitigation credits, and what are they going to be used for?
Yes, so we have, the plan is for the seagrass growth, we're going to use that as mitigation to offset future bridge projects that we have, including the replacement of the Anna Maria Bridge and a little bit of the Cortez Bridge, as well as some other bridges further south in Sarasota County. Yes.
Do you have a timeline for those projects by any chance?
I believe the Cortez Bridge is funded in fiscal year 2027, but I need to check on that. And then Cortez is outside of our 5-year work program.
Why pyramids? Why that form?
So the pyramids do a great job with their shape of deflecting the wave energy and the holes that are in them, as well as allow the water to go through them and flow through them. So in the combination between the triangular shape as well as the holes that are lined with them and the angle that they're on, it really does a great job of deflecting the wave energy.
Sergio, would you mind explaining how they're built, what they consist of, the pyramids, the wads?
Yes. So the contractors here, they built a special on-site fabrication, steel fabrication, and they formed them here right on site. They're infused with the fiber, with the special fiber reinforced concrete, as well as a fast-acting agency, so that way they can cure really fast, and then they can just pour them, and then in about 4 hours they can take them off, place them somewhere else on site, and then start on the next set. So, but
How tall? How much do they weigh?
they are, as we said before, they're the height of them. There's two sets. There's one 8.5 feet tall and 10.5 feet tall. The 8.5 feet is approximately about 8,000 pounds, and the 10.5 foot tall ones are about 14,000 pounds.
Can you talk about over time just the benefits, how this will kind of sort of act as a reef prevention?
So you'll see benefits right away as soon as they're all placed in it with the reduced wave energy. You're going to see marine life clinging to them, seagrass growth starting to form. So you're just going to see really just immediate benefits right from the get-go.
Do you think fishermen might benefit from having these in the water?
Yes, yes, most definitely. Fishermen, there's going to be certainly added benefit with added fisheries here.
And how much is the cost of the project and timeline to completion?
So the cost of the project is about $6.3 million, and the timeline is we're anticipating end of summer, about 2 to 3 months, weather depending.
Nicole, is there anything else to add about the environment itself? Is there anything else you wanted to say about the environmental benefits? Or?
Yeah, sure. So seagrasses provide critical environmental function. And so they provide nursery habitats for a lot of marine life, like the Florida manatee, snook, sea bass, and then they also provide food and shelter for these animals as well.
That's fine. My other question is, any suggestions, any three of you, any suggestions for motorists that might pass by and are tempted and want to sit on these things or fish near the pyramids or the wads? What do you say to that?
So certainly we welcome fishermen that can, park their boats offshore and fish on them. That's fine. For motorists, I mean, you can enjoy the view of them, but obviously with the rubble riprap here, it's dangerous to cross over that to get into the water to do any snorkeling or anything like that. But long term, we can look at opportunities for that. But right now, the safety wise, we're certainly not encouraging that. I would like to point out that there is approximately over 8 acres of seagrass growth that we're expecting from these behind the wave attenuation devices. And again, just really excited about the fish habitat that this WAD design provides, as well as that seagrass growth that we're going to get from this. Tremendous environmental benefits that will be realized. And again, just really, this is a resilient project as well. We're really looking forward to the resilient benefits for this project.
Will they all be submerged, or will you be able to see them popping out?
So you'll be able to see when you go down and look at them, but each of the WADs will be about approximately 2 feet out of the water, depending on the tide. So low tide will be 3 feet out of the water, high tide, about 2 feet out of the water. And so there'll be both boaters, and we'll be able to see them. And there'll be warning signs for boaters warning them that they're in the water. So
obviously you guys analyze the area where you are putting it there.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, we looked at, again, the wave attenuation forces that are needed, different storm events, and analyzed the shape and the size and the location of the WADs to make sure that we have them properly located.
How far apart are they spread out? Like, are boats going through them, or just steering clear of the area?
No, so at the base they're only 4 inches apart, so boats really can't go between them. So if boats wanted access, or even fish could swim through them, but the larger, let's say a manatee or something would have to go around the outside of them to be able to get through. So, and there's an opening between the shoreline and where the WADs would be placed for wildlife to get through.
Any more questions? Thank you.
Great.
The supervisor told me that barge will be pushing off about 10:45. I don't know what kind of time frame you have. If you were interested in getting some B-roll shots of the barge actually moving the WADs out.
Are they going down this way?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, they'll be placing them. I don't know if you can see them down in the water down there. They're already placed down there, so they'll be going down there to set them. Yep.
Feel free to grab your B-roll, and our subject matter experts are also...
I'll have to go back in our files and see if I can find that. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that'd be great.
Thank you so much.